Okay, for the definitive BBM and Go podcast, Top 10 Tuesdays, yada yada yada. That's long enough already. We have I should start at the dishonorable mention. I don't know if it's post apocalyptic, but Metal Gear Survivor was quite a crappy game.
The worst.
Number 10 spot, Half-Life 2, because it's post-apocalyptic and it's a great game.
For the most part.
Number 9 spot, Soma. Basically, I described it earlier in the podcast. It's quite a mindfuck and has its problems, but the story is grade A. Number 8, the Metro series. You're underground, it's cold, it's Russia. You gotta survive, man. Number 7, Dying Light. Parkour! And zombies. Number 6, we don't know if this is post-apocalyptic, but it feels that way, and Borderlands 2. Although Borderlands 1 was okay, and Borderlands 3 was fun, but with a crappy script. Horrible writing. Number 5, Mad Max. Finally, a decent movie adaptation video game. Number 4, Sonic. We don't know if it's post-apocalyptic, but fuck you, it's a good game. And it feels that way. Number 3, Gears of War. Post-apocalyptic in the stars, with many things trying to eat out your face. Number 2, The Last of Us. Best story-driven game that has almost zombie-like creatures. And for the honorable mentions, because Mike brought it up, Persona 1 and probably the pair of the sequels. It's not quite post-apocalyptic and it's rather old, but it's here in honorable mentions. Speaking of retro, we have the light gun shooter T2, Terminator 2. Assholes with their emojis. And it would probably be higher on the list if we could concentrate it in the post-apocalyptic place, Resident Evil series. Overall, good. With some bad parts here and there. And your number 1 post-apocalyptic game, no surprise if you listen to this podcast all, is Fallout series. No matter what your tastes are, RTS, tactical, first-person shooter, there is something in the franchise for you. And speaking of, it's going to be our podcast topic most likely during our Friday. I hope you can join us for that, but if you have some place